England fans have been warned to be extra vigilant amid rising fears for their safety at the World Cup in Russia this summer. Tensions between the UK and Russia increased on Wednesday when Prime Minister Theresa May ordered the expulsion of 23 Russian diplomats and confirmed no government ministers or members of the royal family will be attending the tournament. In response to the crisis, the Foreign Office warned Britons visiting Russia of the possibility of anti-British sentiment or harassment, while Mrs May said the government would look at security and protection of UK football fans travelling to the World Cup. The Football Association always urges England fans to follow such advice ahead of major tournaments, and that position was echoed by Football Supporters Federation Chief Executive Kevin Miles. "It's important fans pay attention to guidance from the Foreign Office," he said. England fans were targeted by Russian football hooligans at the European Championship in France in 2016 and on Wednesday. The Foreign Office issued its latest advice for all Britons travelling to Russia in the wake of the nerve agent attack in Salisbury. Due to heightened political tensions between the UK and Russia, you should be aware of the possibility of anti-British sentiment or harassment at this time, the Foreign Office said in a travel advisory. "You are advised to remain vigilant, avoid any protests or demonstrations and avoid commenting publicly on political developments." The British police have estimated that 10,000 to 20,000 British football fans are expected to travel to Russia in the summer, with between 2,000 to 3,000 tickets so far sold for each of the England games. With Gareth Southgate due to name his squad on Thursday for this month's friendlies against Holland and Italy, the FA finally issued a public statement on Wednesday on the escalating crisis against a backdrop of calls in some quarters for the England team to boycott the World Cup. "The FA will continue to work closely with the UK government and relevant authorities regarding our participation in this summer's FIFA World Cup and the Women's World Cup qualifier in June," said the statement from Wembley. "Our priority for all England matches is to ensure the safety and security of the fans, players and staff. As is standard practice, we will take all travel guidance from the Foreign and Commonwealth Office. Right now there is no government pressure on the FA to withdraw from the tournament, with Mrs May saying such a decision would be left to Wembley chiefs. I'm sure they will want to be considering their position," she said in Prime Minister's Questions. "Attendance at sporting events is a matter for the sporting authorities, it's a matter for them." But Mrs May stated that the relationship between the two countries cannot be the same and said that no ministers or members of the royal family will be attendance. Prince William is the president of the FA. On Wednesday night, FIFA were asked to offer their view on the political situation between the World Cup hosts and one of the nations participating in their tournament. A spokesperson FIFA said, "As the world governing body of football, FIFA is committed to ensuring the successful delivery of the 2018 FIFA World Cup in Russia. FIFA and the local organizing committee have full confidence that all 32 participating teams and football fans from around the world will make this another memorable event." Regarding administrative and diplomatic representation at the FIFA World Cup, it is up to each country independently to decide on their attendance.